Garrosh is called a warrior for good reason. His hero ability gives him 2 armor, while shield block grants 5 armor and allows him to draw a card. What's all this armor good for? Well, he is more than happy to grab a weapon and start beating down minions himself, allowing your minions to simply look to deal some damage directly to the enemy hero. It's a bit of a different playstyle, but one that can feel quite rewarding when done correctly. This is the deck list we'll be using, so it's time to once again ask the question, does Trump hold up? Alright, so it's time to see what our warrior can do against a rogue. So, let's see what kind of opening hand we get. Not too terrible, actually. We got a 2, 3, and 4 drop. That's pretty good. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep that. Going first does mean we're probably not going to have a play on turn 1, but that's okay. So I do like that we have 2, 3, and 4 drop. That gives us options throughout, which is quite nice. Of course, we need Bloodfin Raptor to survive for a turn for Shattered Sun to really do anything, so hopefully that's the case. We'll see how that goes. Alright, she ended without doing anything, which is awesome. So I'm just going to drop the Bloodfin Raptor. Nice 3-2. And as long as it survives through this turn, Shattered Sun's a good turn 3 drop. Okie dokie. Just gonna coin for 1. Oh wow, that was really good. Oh my goodness, that was actually really nice. I gotta give her credit for that. Alright, so now that puts us in obviously a tougher position here. Cleave would destroy this, put this down to 1, but it doesn't really do anything for us after that. I could execute it, but I feel like that's not super helpful. I kind of just want to hold out for the next turn. I'm just going to armor up, so I gain 2 armor, which is effectively going to negate 2 damage that I'll take, which is one of those things. So really only one of their attacks is going to get through. Okay. Feel like she could have played something else first. Yeah, she messed that up because this had a combo effect, which means it does more if it's played after another card. So kind of messed that up a little bit. Oh my goodness. Choices abound here. I feel like I have to cleave here. Yeah, so there we go. That was a 2 for 1 for me, so that was nice. So at this point, my only other real option is just armor up again and see what we can do next turn. So she'll use her hero power to get a 1-2 dagger. Oof, take 2 damage from that thing. And this gets charge as well. Oof, I'm taking a bunch of damage here. My opening hand was really dependent upon that Bloodfin Raptor surviving, and the fact that it didn't has just changed everything. I could bring that thing out and trade with the ship's cannon just to get it off the field, which might not be a terrible plan. It's probably not the best plan. My other option would be to cleave and execute, and then I can armor up. But I feel like that just leaves me a little too vulnerable. So I'm going to go ahead and just trade for these things, because this thing has just been getting way too much work done for her. And then I can save, cleave, and execute if I need it. But I can still put out Shattered Sun as a 3-2 if nothing else. If I absolutely have to. Oh, that's scary as heck. Okay. That is a Grim Patron. No, you cannot attack it yourself. Stop it. So that kind of changes my whole cleave plan, since I would just be summoning another Grim Patron for her. This admittedly makes things a little bit tricky. Let's see what my next draw is. This is tricky. I think I'm just going to have to go with the Yeti. and armor up and see what I can do here. Since the Yeti can just outright kill the Grim Patron, which I'm probably going to need to do. If she wants to take out my Yeti, she'd have to sacrifice both. I don't imagine she'll do that. She'll probably just go for my face. I mean, that would seem to be the much better play. Please don't have a way of activating that. Oh no. Oh, that's just awful for me. And the Taunter. What do I do here? I think I'm in a lot of trouble, honestly. I think I have a real problem now. I can execute the one Grim Patron, and then I can take out the Dread Corsair. What does that leave me with? So I'd still have 6 mana after that. I think I need to execute the Grim Patron. I can't risk that thing getting its effect off anymore. I would love to just attack it with my Chillwind Yeti, but unfortunately, that is no longer an option. Shattered Sun my Yeti, just so it stays out of kill range from this pirate here. So I'll kill that. I would love to be able to cleave, except that I can't, because that's just going to activate the Grim Patron. So I'm just going to armor up and end my turn. Good part is she's starting to run a little low on cards, and I have a big guy out, although I probably am going to have to sacrifice him. Alright, so she actually traded the Grim Patron for it. That was a strange decision. That might help me greatly. I can hope. Okay, that's fine. I don't care about that. Does bring this down to 1 health. She'd be smart to use her weapon and just kill my Yeti. Head crack actually might start to be annoying. Yeah, Shrimp Face, it's actually probably not a bad plan. I would really love a shield block here. That would be just super helpful. Get the armor and the card draw. Unfortunately, I'm not that lucky. So I'm going to bring out a Yeti. I feel I definitely have to armor up here. There's really no question. I don't want to waste the Swamp Ooze because I'd love to use the effect to destroy her weapon. At the same time, I need to just get things out. So that puts me in a tough spot now. I have to make the decision of I can use that effect if I save it till next turn. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that. That might not be the right play. I always look for the value play, and sometimes that makes me end up doing it even when it's the wrong play. Oh no. Of course she has an Assassinate. That is unfortunate. Okay, yeah, I'm in a lot of trouble now. Let's see. So I'm going to go to Boulder Fist Ogre. See, this head crack is dealing 2 damage to me, which my armor up saves. I think I need to do that. Try to save myself. So I've got a big guy out. I know she's got head crack and then 2 other cards in the hand. Don't know what those other 2 are. Okay, yeah, there's an Assassin's Blade. So this is why it was probably a good thing that I saved my Acidic Swamp Ooze, I guess. I'm still gonna have to take damage here. This is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm gonna bring out my Swamp Ooze. Destroy that weapon. I would really love to Stormwind Champion, but I really feel like I need the armor. I can always Stormwind Champion next turn. I'm gonna go ahead and armor up. Bring out my Razorfen Hunter. Let's see what happens. But this armor is really coming in handy right now. Oh no. Okay, that's unfortunate. That was good value for her, but there's a head crack. That's why I keep armoring up, though, try to save myself from that. She's actually gonna hit me directly for 1. Obviously, I can't let that thing live, so that's gonna have to go. At this point, I think it's just gonna be Stormwind Champion and armor up. I have to take this thing off the field, there's no question. Then I'll hit directly for a fair amount. If I survive this turn, I think I win. The question is whether or not I'm going to be able to survive this turn. But if I do, I think I win. Okay, that'll bring it down to 1. That's fine. It hasn't killed me yet, which is nice. So my armor's going to protect me from the head crack. Oh my goodness, I think I got it. She can only hit for 1. I still have 4 health. That's game. So that is the value of armor. So this was a fantastic game to show off what the warrior does. The fact that I had all that armor is what won me the game. Holy cow, that was beautiful. So you saw I was down, what, 30 to, I don't know, less than 10, or exactly what it was? But that was fantastic. So that really shows what the warrior's capable of. She had that direct damage every turn, but the fact that I could keep putting up that armor and just hold out until I got my board where I needed it, and you saw, you know, I had a weapon if I needed that, which almost became very important. So it really shows what the warrior is capable of. He can just get super annoying. The shield block would have given me 5 armor this turn if I needed to survive 1 more turn, so I had that option there. So you really see what the warrior can do. Can just be super annoying, stall out enough until he gets what he needs to. That's not necessarily what you're going to do at the higher levels of play, but just starting out, it can actually be an extremely effective strategy. So, for the 3rd time in a row, Trump's deck definitely worked for us.